I haven't posted a video in so long. I have been moving, and then my son went through his 4-month sleep regression. So I think this is probably the first video that I posted in probably a month. Usually I'm posting a video every single week, so it is so good to be back. Anyways, I'm gonna cut right to it. Today I went to Walmart. I went to a few Walmarts. I've been to several Walmarts the last couple of days. I've noticed the shortage of wipes in all the stores, so I thought that I would make a tutorial on how to make cloth wipes for you all. First off, here are the ingredients that you're going to need, all the tools that you're going to need for your cloth wipes. And you can alter any of these ingredients if you want. You don't have to use the ones that I'm using. If you feel like you want to use a different cleaning agent or oil or whatever, you know, definitely feel free to alter it to your liking. This is just what I have here available to me. You are going to need a sewing machine with whatever color of thread you want for your wipes. A piece of cardboard. Mine's already cut out because I've already made some cloth wipes. A pen. If you don't have a fabric pen or fabric marker, then a regular pen will work just fine. I am using vitamin E oil because I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but there's a lot of the oils are gone at the grocery stores, and I found this vitamin E oil, which is a really good size, because Walmart had this vitamin E oil for $7, and I found it at Dollar Tree for $1, the same size bottle. And while I was there, I also picked up some witch hazel. Again, a good size bottle for just $1, because Walmart had some witch hazel there for $10. The only difference is this doesn't have a scent in it, but I wanted to be able to add whatever scent that I wanted to put in mine, so I actually like mine without a scent. For my wipes, I'm going to be using lavender essential oil, but you can use whatever scent that you want to use on yours. I'm also going to be using some unscented cast iron soap, because this is actually going to be what's going to be cleaning the baby. The witch hazel is going to be soothing to the skin. The vitamin E is going to help basically glide the wipe on your baby's bottom so it's not rough. And the lavender is soothing as well, and it just gives it a nice scent without being too harsh on the baby. You're also going to need your wipes container. And I use this Ubby one. Actually, a lot of my products are from Ubby because they have a diaper pail that's amazing for cloth diapers, and I just love this brand. It has this weighted plate in here. Sorry, there's already some wipes in here, an extra solution that I made because like I said, I had already started making my wipes last night, and I wanted to make extra to put in here, so I'm gonna fill it up more. That's why there's extra solution in there. I'm not gonna just soak my wipes that much. I'll actually empty this for the purpose of this video though, and so you guys can see it with it empty and how you would do it yourself. For mine, I'm going to be using a receiving blanket, but I have this burp cloth here actually, because if you have extra burp cloths, you can use a burp cloth too, or you could use washcloths, some fleece, just anything that's going to be soft on your baby, some fabric shears, and you are lastly going to need pins and a fork, and I will tell you why you will need all these items. Also keep in mind that I don't really feel like going out and going shopping for everything with everything that's going on, so I'm just using what I have left in my sewing studio right now. So typically I would use more professional items. However, with us moving and everything, a lot of that stuff is in storage and I don't have access to it right now. It's just buried way too deep. So I'm just going to give you a simple version of how you would make cloth wipes at home. To make a pattern, all you really have to do is either measure the weighted plate. If you have a weighted plate in your wipes container as well, all you have to do is trace the outer edge onto your cardboard, and I basically just doubled that. So I did one and then I put a plate next to the outline and then basically made it one whole outline. And then you see the edges are different on here. Well, that's because as I unraveled my receiving blanket, I actually liked the edges, the rounded edges, so I copied them on my pattern. You don't have to do that. You can make them square if you want. I just wanted to do that for mine. Let me show you another way. You can actually outline the bottom of your wipes container as well. However you want to do it, doesn't really matter. Keep in mind you're going to be folding them anyways, so it really doesn't matter. Here is one of my wipes completely made. Once you're done making your pattern, you are going to double up your fabric. Your crease is going to be right here, and you're going to put your pattern on there. And then you're going to take your pen and you're going to outline on your pattern. The reason why you're going to do it doubled like this is so that it takes less time cutting all of your pieces out. Once you're done tracing, your fabric should look like this. Then you are going to pin all 4 corners with 1 pin. Once you're done pinning, your fabric should look just like this. You can put more in there if you'd like. I just put 4 in there just because I'm used to using pins. Once you're done with that, you're going to start cutting on your outline right here. The pins are going to help hold it together so your fabric does not unravel. Now that I've cut out my pattern, I'm going to take my pins out and then I'm going to flip both sides of my fabric so that the right side of the fabric is on the outer side. Now your fabric should look just like this. Now I'm going to take my pins and I'm going to place them on each corner just like I did before, and this is going to help keep my fabric in place while I am sewing it on the sewing machine. Now your fabric should just look just like this. The reason why we have 2 layers is so it's 2-ply, so that means it's going to be thicker, it's going to be more durable, and it's going to be able to withstand bigger messes. You won't use as many wipes if you use the 2-layer method. Keep in mind, if you do not have a sewing machine, you can do this without. You will just need to make your pattern, and instead of sewing it, you can find, if you have a thicker fabric that's soft, that will work as well. Just cut the outline out and then put it in your wipes container with the solution that I will be making. So you can just cut this part of the video out and just do that instead. I am going to start doing my edges right now. Since I do not have a serger, I honestly have no idea where it is. I moved and then for some reason I could not find it. So no big deal. I'm just going to be using a zigzag stitch on my edges. So you can do the same. They don't have to be perfect. You really just need, it just keeps the edges from fraying, and obviously it keeps the fabric in place. So I'm going to get started on that. Once you're done, your wipe will look just like this. Ignore some of, where did it go? I don't know. One of the edges looks really unraveled because I ran out of bobbin thread, so I had to re-bob my, or rethread my bobbin. But now you are going to take your pins out and we are going to make the solution. Okay, so I have 5 wipes here that I've already made. I'm gonna make a few more. I wanna make 18 total, but I don't have time to make the rest of them tonight. I just wanted to get this video out there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put some water inside your wipes container. I just put a little bit in there for now since I don't have that many wipes. And then you are going to put a small amount of castile soap in there. Should do it. And you're going to put a small amount of your witch hazel in there. A small amount of your vitamin E oil in there. And then a few dabs, it's not coming out, a few dabs of your essential oil. I would put about 6 drops. And then you're going to take your fork and you're just going to stir it around. The reason why I use a fork is I feel like it stirs better. Now that you have everything stirred, you are gonna put your wipes in, and I'm gonna put mine in because there's a little window right there. I'm gonna put mine in where the folds are so I can see how many wipes are in there. And you're just gonna press down and make sure that all your wipes get soaked up in the solution. Keep in mind, I do have too much solution in here right now, and that's on purpose because I'm going to be making more. So there should be enough solution for all 18 of my wipes. Anyways, that concludes my video. I hope you all enjoy.